Good morning. Are you tired of waiting for the propaganda media to tell you what's going on with your tax dollars? Well, then, ladies and germs, here's what you need to understand.
Life is a funny old broad. She keeps you guessing.
Hello, everybody. Let me get some things set up here for the whole purpose of, let's see here, we got that, and we've got channel branding, as they call it. I don't know. Listen, we are going to explore today a, oh yeah, this is going to be great. Share screen. I told y'all I use StreamYard. They are coming out with some really neat, easy things to use that we're going to use today to explore the WhiteHouse.gov. And let me go ahead and put that on the stage. Now you should be able to see it right here. If you go to WhiteHouse.gov, G-O-V, you'll be able to see what this website looks like now. Before, it was very hard to find information. You had to go through all kinds of things. Whoever has reorganized this is doing really, really good. You can, it has these banners that at the top that change, that show you the different things that they're doing. And then if you scroll down, you can see there's Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, Melania Trump, the cabinet, executive actions, easy to find executive actions, news, things that's going on, list the priorities of what the new government here is trying to get back to the basics of a lean government. There's a gallery. If you want to share pictures, you can. There's videos that you can watch of all sorts of things. You can explore all that on your own. But up here in you see this, I'm going to zoom in on that at the very top up here. That's not the right one I want to do. I want to do this. There we go. You see right here? Boom, boom, boom. Click that. Now we come down to a menu that gives us some options. One is news. If you hover over that, you'll see there's articles, briefings, and statements, fact sheets. Let's see what's under the fact sheets. Fact sheet. I think these are probably some things that are given to the media. Corporate average fuel economy, cafe standards. Oh man, this is getting great. And you can see for yourself what he said, what the cabinet said, what the various departments are doing, and this sort of thing. And it'll have those things here. If you're reading directly what they're sending out to the media, and the media is saying something else, then you'll be able to know for a fact. So stop wasting your time by listening to the media. I don't care who it is. Look here first, see what's going on. Easy enough to look up. But that's a fact sheet. Let's go back here. Let's see. Video library priorities. Where was I? Let's close that. Let's go back to WhiteHouse.gov. WhiteHouse.gov. Go back here to this so I can get what I'm doing there. Ah, yes, news. Articles, briefings, statements, fact sheets. Okay, the next one is things that Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, Melania, Usha, and the cabinet are doing. And then we've got a gallery of various things that you can look at, and then priorities. And then, oh yeah, media. This is what I wanted to show you. There's a gallery of stuff. Media offenders. I'm going to zoom in on this so you can see it. media. Media offenders. Oh, gosh almighty. They have this is funny, Media Offender of the Week. Misleading, biased, exposed. Do you know that there are uh, people who come into the press briefings and even to President Trump themselves and will quote another publication or an article in their publication that they have and says, well, da 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 da, we show that you said this, that, and the other, or that you're doing this. And he's like, did you not see the press briefing that we gave out? Did you not hear all this? Did you not see the whole conversation that the cabinet had? Have you not done your own research, or are you just making it up? So they're highlighting one of them here, and then you can scroll down, and here's the one of the week. It's the outlet is the Washington Post. What's the offense? That two different reporters published an article from unnamed sources claiming uh, Secretary Pete Hegseth ordered a Joint Special Operations commander to kill everybody during an anti-terrorist operation in the Caribbean Sea, or Caribbean. People say it different ways. So here's the outlet, here's the reporter, and these are all linked. And this is Hegseth ordered, this is the claim, and this is the category, is lie, malpractice, omission of context. So the key points are, here's what they did, the Washington Post. Here are the sources for the fact that they lied, malpractice of journalism, and omission of context. And so you can look at through all these things and see that, it's not just na boo boo stuff. This is real. And they are the one of the week. Now, here's the Offender Hall of Shame. You can click on the Washington Post and let me do that again. Let's do this again. I'm going to click on CBS News, and when I click on that, I want you to look down here and see what it says. CBS News. These are all the things, the claim, the publication, the reporter, and the category. So CBS News published false immigration data. It was in there, on their news. The reporter was Camilo Montoya Galvez, and it was a lie. So you can click on all these things and see what they say. It's really just totally cool. CNN, see how it changed? MSNBC, boom. Now, it doesn't look like there's a lot on here. This is a new section of the site, but they're hitting the ground running, and I'm really, really enjoying looking at it. And then they did is this a cloud? It's called a cloud grouping or something like that. The bigger and darker something is, the more egregious. And so they are 6 offenses in their medium, in digital and print, and top categories are bias, lie, and malpractice. Let's go here to the Independent. There's 2 offenses, medium. It doesn't say, other than I think the Independent. I'm trying to think if they are even in print. I don't know. Top categories: misrepresentation, omission of context. Context matters. It really does. Let's look at Reuters. Reuters, I'm sorry to say, Reuters, you used to think if it was the AP or Reuters and UPI back when it existed, but UPI doesn't exist anymore, I don't think. You used to think that was the good stuff. That was, you knew it was so, and they pushed it all out to the newspapers, who then printed it and said it was from the AP or from Reuters reporting. Can't trust Reuters or AP anymore. I don't even, is AP even on here? Yep, there it is, Associated Press. False claim, lie, malpractice. Look at this. This is called Wisconsin Public Radio. 1 offense. Looking to see. MSNBC 5, their TV and digital. Y'all are really, really going to have to uh, take a look at this stuff because it's really good. Let's get back here. Priorities, there's issues and investments. And here's the Doge savings. Remember how you had to go to WhiteHouse.gov? Maybe you still can. But now you can see there, the interview is, this is even more organized to be able to see. Contracts, savings, Department of Defense contracts, $4 billion in savings. Department of Air Force, almost $4 billion in savings. Same with Department of Defense. Oh man, this is Walgreen Company. Let's see, that's Department of Health and Human Services, Walgreen Company, increasing community access. I'm going to view that. Let's just view that and see what the heck it says. Share this tab instead. Let's share that tab. Let's make sure it's there. Yeah, there we go. Increasing community access to testing, treatment and response, which is the ICATT. I don't know why they didn't put an R on there. The ICAP program provides access to no-cost COVID-19 testing. Oh my gosh. Saved this much. Total contract was that much. Well, as you can see, it is going to be awesome to be able to take a look at all of this stuff yourself, explore it. There's no paywalls anywhere. This is direct information from the different departments. You'll know what's going on. And this is important that this exists. Some people said, well, we don't like it that Trump is listing who is to be believed. But you'll note that he's not putting anything up there that has to do with anything else other than what is told about his cabinet, his actions. So he's defending himself to show that, in fact, here's what's really going on. Now, some people say, well, what if he's making all this up? Look, there's not enough hours in the day to make up all this stuff. The media sees how busy he is. He is go, 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 go. He's doing all kinds of things to help. I mean, my gosh, look at this IRS thing that's going on now. Tariffs are pretty much paying the bills of the United States, the legitimate bills. There's a lot of debt still that has to be paid off. So, hopefully the tariffs will begin doing that too. Or at least kicking in. So our taxes will be less, or we may not even need the IRS. Maybe there's just a flat tax or a sales tax that goes into paying all this stuff. I don't know how it's going to work. But the United States is in debt. Tell me some country that isn't in debt. But they were taking in less than what they were spending and going out. And a lot of the money that was going out was not going for anything for the United States. It was supporting terrorism. It was supporting Marxist ideological stuff. It was supporting communist ideological stuff, of which, let's just be clear, Marxist is the umbrella. All this other stuff is underneath it. You can call it fascist, socialist, dictators, social justice warriors, terrorism, all that stuff. It's all Marxist. Islamists may say that, Allah and Sharia law or whatever it is they say, but they're all Marxist. All of these people hate the same people. They hate Christians. They hate Jews. And they hate anybody that doesn't go along with them, no matter who they are, which is why what was that guy's name? The Texas senator that Biden, man, what was his name? He did not go along with what Biden wanted, and Biden had him prosecuted, accused of things that were not so, and false claims ginned up, and a court that went along with it. And Trump just pardoned him because he had not done anything wrong. And Trump didn't say to him, hey, if you'll become a Republican, I'll pardon you. No, the guy didn't even know Trump had pardoned him until somebody told him. Trump didn't make a big deal of it. He righted a wrong. And so that's a good thing. But anyway, you'll be able to look for yourself in these various WhiteHouse.gov is just it's becoming very organized, and you'll be able to find out for yourself. So why don't you do that? And we'll see you later.
She treats you right.